Good morning. Welcome back to the social class. Today we are going to deal with the first chapter of geography of class 9 CBSE. So chapter name is India, Size and Location. So the same chapter has been added to the various state syllabuses, that is Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, like India, position and extent with different names. So that the same video will be useful for ninth class of CBSE as well as 10th class of various state syllabus schools. So let us come back to the topic. India, size and location. So here we are studying about the geography, basic geography of India, where India is located on the earth, what is the position or what is the size of India compared to other countries, other nations, etc. So first of all, let us come back to the second part, that is location of India, India's location. So imagine Earth is a huge planet as well as India is also a vast country on the earth. So how can we tell that is where India located exactly? So it is little bit difficult. I'll just get through an example. That is, I'm just drawing. Imagine this is a piece of paper. This is a piece of paper. In this piece of paper, I'm just drawing a star here. Star. Then, could you please tell me what is the location of this star or where this star is located in this particular piece of paper? So that you might be giving right corner, top corner, left corner, so on, so information can be given. So if I draw one more star just near to this one or near to this one, or 3 4 stars has been drawn here. So now each star is located in different position in this piece of paper. So how can you tell where exactly all these stars has been located? It is difficult, or you are able to give the answer. So suppose we have some scientific methods using graph paper and all, we can give the answer, but in generally we might be feeling little bit difficulties. Or otherwise, if I am drawing a star here, so we know coordinate points north, south, west, east. So based on these directions, we can say this is located in the south side, right? Or if I am drawing one more star here, that is also located in the south side only. So now we may feel little bit difficulty to provide the exact location of each small stars which I have drawn in a small piece of paper. Then think, India is a vast country that is located on a huge planet. There, how we can mention the location of a particular place or country? So here we are using two concepts. Number one is latitude, number two is longitude. If you want to mention the location of any particular place on the globe, you have to use these two concepts, latitudes and longitudes. So with the help of latitudes and longitude, we will identify the location of India. So first point, you can mark it down that India is located in between 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north. India is located between 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north. It means it is north latitude. Then come back to longitude, that is India located on in between 68 degree 7 minute east longitude to 97 degree 25 minute east longitude. So this is the latitudinal extent, this is the longitudinal extent. So let us try to understand where it will come on the globe. So this is central latitude. It is known as the 0 degree latitude, or we can call it as equator. Equator is the central eastern hemisphere, or in short we can say that India located in northeastern hemisphere. So first point about the locational settings of India. India located in northeastern hemisphere. So approximately if we are trying to draw where exactly India is, approximately it will come like this. So like this approximately the location of India. So here 8 degree 4 minute latitude is passes through this 8 degree 4 minute, 36 degree 37 degree 6 minute latitude is 36 degree, sorry, 36 degree 7 minute latitude is passes through here. Then Gujarat touching on longitude I am drawing here, that is 68 degree 7 minute longitude here, 97 degree 25 minute longitude will be passing through this road. So India comes under this square. So this is what the location of India. So 2 mark question, explain the locational settings of India. So answer is India is located in northeastern hemisphere. Its latitudinal extension is 8 degree 4 minute north latitude to 37 degrees 6 minute north latitude. Earlier I made a mistake. 37 degree 6 minute north latitude. This is the answer. 37 degree 6 minute north latitude. Longitudinal extension of India is 68 degree 7 minute north latitude, sorry, east longitude to 97 degree 25 minute east longitude. This is what the longitudinal extension of India. So one more point we can add here. There is another latitude that is called as Tropic of Cancer. 23.5 degree north latitude is known as Tropic of Cancer. That latitude is passes through the middle of India. So question can come, which is the latitude passes through the middle of India? Gujarat, little bit Rajasthan here, Madhya Pradesh, so on so places comes into this. So which is the latitude passes through the middle of India? Answer is Tropic of Cancer. Now let us go through one another longitude which passes through the middle of India like this. Not exactly. It will come like this. Which is the latitude? Longitude passes through the middle of India. Answer is standard meridian of India. Standard meridian of India, that is 82 degree 30 minute east longitude. That is the longitude we have taken as the standard meridian of India, and Indian standard time is calculated based on this longitude, that is 82 degree 30 minute east longitude. Fine. I'm just trying to draw a picture here. I don't know how much it will be perfect, but approximately I'm just trying. Fine. Top portion is not perfect. Let us just only for showing the Tropic of Cancer. So Tropic of Cancer comes through like this. Tropic of Cancer is the latitude which passes through the middle of India. We will come through the which are the states of which Tropic of Cancer passes. All this information will come later. So this is what the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree, 23 degree 30 minute north latitude. Then standard meridian of India comes like this through Uttar Pradesh, Allahabad. My line is not exactly perfect, but just understand. So this is what standard meridian of India, 82.5 degree east longitude. This longitude is taken as the standard meridian of India, and the standard time of India is also calculated based on this latitude, so that our Indian standard time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. Indian standard time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. Suppose in England or in the places which is Greenwich line passes through, those countries, if the time is night 12 o'clock, same time Indian standard time will be 5:30 a.m. in the morning. So we can add 5:30 hours from the Greenwich line, then we will get the standard time of India. So this is what about the locational settings of India. Fine. Now we are going through the neighboring countries Bhutan, Bangladesh, here Myanmar, here we do have Sri Lanka, here and Maldives also there, Maldives also. So these are the 6 neighboring countries. So 8 neighboring countries we have mentioned here, 8 5. So Pakistan, Afghanistan in the northwest. So if you are drawing marking like this, north side we have China, Nepal, Bhutan. China, Nepal, Bhutan are the neighboring countries of India which is situated in the northern border of India. Northwest, which are the countries? Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest. Then exactly west side we have Arabian Sea. Here exactly east side we have Bay of Bengal. Here northeast side. Northeast side we have 2 neighboring countries, that is Bangladesh and Myanmar. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over. Then south in Indian Ocean, that is an island neighboring country, Sri Lanka. So these are the 8 neighboring countries mentioned in the state syllabus books, and in CBSE book even Maldives also included, that is also a neighboring country which is situated in the Indian Ocean, and that is an island neighboring country. So all together these are the neighboring countries of India. Next we will go through the size of India. So size of India is 3.28 million square kilometer. 3.28 million square kilometer is the total area of India. It means it covers about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. The area of India comes around 3.28 million square kilometer. It means 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. So this is what the area of India or size of India. It means India is the 7th largest country in the world. India is the 7th largest country in the world. So obviously we should know which are the other 6 larger countries. Anybody can guess it? Yes, other 6 larger countries are Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia. Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia. These are the other 6 larger countries. Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia. So just a true or false question, just simply. China is larger than India by area. Is it true or false? Of course, it's correct, because China comes under first 6 part, first 6 countries. India is the 7th largest country by area. Or Uzbekistan is larger than India. True or false? Obviously, it's false. So Uzbekistan may not come under the first 7 largest countries. So this is what about the area or size of India. Next, let us go through the administrative divisions of India. So administrative divisions, as a whole nation, India is one country. We are united and we feel we are proud of being an Indian, as well as we feel we are one. So here, apart from that, we have divided our country. Divided, the word is not accurate word, but for the administration purpose, we have divided our country into different regions. So first of all, it has been divided as different states and union territories. After that, each state has been again divided as different districts. Districts again divided as different talukas or panchayat, municipalities, gram panchayat, so on, so up to local level like village panchayat or wards, etc. 28 states and 8 union territories. So don't make mistakes here. Earlier we had 29 states. Now Jammu Kashmir is not a state right now. Jammu Kashmir has been divided into 2 union territories, so the number of states has been decreased into 28 and union territory has been increased. So total number of states is 28 states and 8 union territory. Don't make any mistakes here, it is a common mistake. 28 states and 8 union territory we do have. Which are the union territory? States, you might be aware of the name of the states and capital, so on and so forth. So let us go through the union territories. Which are the 7 union territories? Let us start from the north. North it is, yes, somebody can tell me? Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Chandigarh, Delhi, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu. Earlier these were 2 separate union territories, now it is single. So there is a long name we could see here, Dadra, Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Next, Puducherry, Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar Islands. Where is Lakshadweep located? So here is the position of Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is located in the Arabian Sea as well as just near to the Kerala border. So here is these all together. We can call it as Lakshadweep. Around 43 islands are there. In this 10 or 12 islands, we do have maximum people are living only in those islands. Balance islands, no, people are not living over there. So here is the Lakshadweep. We have, it is a union territory of India. Capital of Lakshadweep is Kavaratti. Kavaratti is the capital of Lakshadweep. It is a union territory. Next, Andaman Nicobar Islands. See. So like this, a chain of islands you can see in the Bay of Bengal. This is what Andaman Nicobar Islands, located in Bay of Bengal. This is how these both the islands, group of islands, are integral part of our country. So that when we are talking about the entire India, we should talk about these 2 groups of islands also. So now let us count once again from north to south. Ladakh, Jammu Kashmir. You think yourself, Ladakh, Jammu Kashmir, Chandigarh, Delhi, Dadra, Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, Puducherry, earlier it was known as Pondicherry, now Puducherry, Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar Islands. These are the 8 union territories. In this, Lakshadweep's capital is Kavaratti, Andaman Nicobar Islands capital is Port Blair. Port Blair is the capital of Andaman Nicobar Island. Now one more question you can come here from this question goes, that is, which is the southmost point of India? So everybody will think India, we are considering up to here. This is the mainland of India, means the main portion of India, but these are also we have to add as an integral part of India. So this is not the southmost point. Again come down up to here, we can see up to here. This is what the southmost point of India in Andaman Nicobar Island. This point is known as anybody? Yes, Indira Point. So Indira Point located in the southmost tip of Andaman Nicobar Island. This is the southmost tip of India. That is Indira Point. Unfortunately, it is already underwater due to the last tsunami. So it is already submerged in water due to last tsunami. So that the place is under the sea only right now. Anyway, right now currently also we do consider which point? Indira Point. Indira Point as the southernmost tip of India. If you think about the northernmost tip of India, it will come around here in Ladakh. That is Indira Col. Indira Col is the northmost tip of India, and Indira Point is the southmost tip of India. That is located in Indira Andaman Nicobar Island. It is already submerged in under sea water due to the last tsunami. So this is what the administrative divisions. In this, 2 more questions let us largest state you know, smallest state is Goa, largest state is Rajasthan, that you are aware of that. So let us come back to the union territory. Smallest union territory is this one, that is Lakshadweep is the smallest union territory. Largest union territory is Ladakh. Ladakh is the largest union territory. Smallest union territory is Lakshadweep. Largest union territory is Ladakh. Now, which union territory is least populated? Means lowest populated, less number of people are living. So least populated union territory is also Lakshadweep only, because it is a small union territory. So least populated, around 32 square kilometers is the approximate area of this Lakshadweep. So least populated union territory is Lakshadweep, but most populated union territory is not Ladakh. Most populated because Ladakh, you know, it is full of covered by mountains and all. So population might be a little bit less compared to the other union territories. So that most populated union territory is New Delhi. New Delhi is the most populated union territory. Clear? And Uttar Pradesh is the most populated state in India. Sikkim comes here. Sikkim is the least populated state in India. Uttar Pradesh is the most populated state in India. So this is about the administrative divisions of India. Here we have studied, here there is an island country called as Sri Lanka. So India and Sri Lanka, how it is separated. So there is a strait called Pak Strait, and there is a gulf in between India and Sri Lanka, it is called as Gulf of Mannar. So India and Sri Lanka separated with a strait called Pak Strait and gulf called Gulf of Mannar. So which strait separates India from or Sri Lanka from India? Answer is Pak Strait. Which is the gulf situated between India and Sri Lanka? Answer is Gulf of Mannar. These are the two things. So next, the position of India in the world map or in Asia. So in full Asia, if we are considering entire Asia, India is located in the south part of Asia. North and south, if we are dividing as north and south, India is located in the south part of Asia. And if we are comparing east to west, approximately middle, eastern part and western part, if we are taking, India comes approximately middle. So that the geographical position of India